Hello Scorpio, welcome to your new moon twin flame reading. I had something to say, my mind's just gone blank. I've come up with a spread that will look at both yours and your counterparts' current energies, and the obstacles that you're working on, and the guidance that the divine guidance that's coming with that. Now, looking at your counterpart side, obviously, this isn't to pry, it's just to give you an insight into what they may be dealing with at this time, or what spirit is attempting to work on with them. So that, because you're always told to hold space, divine timing, all this stuff, and it's just to give you some insight into where they're currently at, so you can see that there is work being done, because it may not feel like that a lot of the time. It also gives you an idea of how you're mirroring each other. There's various ways the information could be useful to you, but we're only going to be given as much as we are allowed. The point in the reading is to focus more on the guidance that comes through for you, because this is where this is going to allow you to move not only the connection forward, but yourself. Because anyone who kind of follows my readings and my work, I'm all about self-growth. I can't stand all the toxic twin flame culture, and I'm constantly trying to drum into everyone's heads, that self-growth. And I try to discourage all codependency as much as possible. So this is why these readings, I'm doing them this way, to give you that bit of insight into what spirit is encouraging you to work on. So you can kind of, use the information to understand the inner workings of your connection. So, yeah, you'll see how I'm kind of playing it as it unfolds. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, just checking my phone. My daughter's just had a baby, so I'm kind of on call for if she needs me. Okay, so I'm going to jump straight in, and we'll take a look at what's going on with your twin flame connection for this new moon period up to the full moon. So, Scorpio's energy within this twin flame connection at the moment. How are they feeling? Where is Scorpio's energy at? This gives you an insight into how your energy is feeding into the connection overall. Scorpio's current energy. Too much to take there, far too much. I would say that indicates that Scorpio is feeling a little bit all over the place. Scorpio's current energy, 8 of Cups. So that's walking away from things that no longer serve you, towards, releasing of things that are not emotionally fulfilling anymore. That's good. That's I mean, it's a sad energy sometimes. It's kind of like not wanting to leave this, whatever this is, behind, but it's got to be done. So this indicates for me straight off the bat that you are committed to your work, whatever that work is. So let's take a look at the counterpart's energy. What is the counterpart's current energy? What is Scorpio's counterpart currently dealing with energy-wise? Scorpio's counterpart current energy. There we go, Queen of Pentacles. So your counterpart may be Capricorn, Taurus or Virgo. If that's the case, then they're standing in their divine feminine energy. Well, either way, your counterpart is standing in their divine feminine energy. They are looking at a they're looking at the world through a practical lens. The Queen of Pentacles is an energy that she's a mother, wife. She runs her home and her business like clockwork. Sorry, 1 second. I do apologise putting on this background music, it does help me focus. So she runs her home and a business like a boss, basically, you know, she's but she's still a nurturing energy as well. So this is good. I've got a feeling this may unfold in a certain way as you are there in this sympathetic nurturing energy while you're walking away from things that were holding you back, and I think this bodes quite well towards where this might go. What is the energy of the connection? We've got the Three of Cups and the Ace of Swords. The Three of Cups can be third party / karmic energy. The Ace of Swords is mental breakthroughs, clarity, insights, new ideas, new ways of thinking, communication. This feels to me like you, Scorpio, have made the decision to walk away from a karmic. You've had some kind of mental breakthrough with the whole situation and you want that clean cut and that clean break. You're realising that it can't be maintained any longer. I feel for their part, this could be them learning of you having broken away from a karmic. There's definitely insights for both of you around things to do with the connection. Could also be that they've released a karmic partner and they've got onto their feet and are grounded, you know, they're becoming more grounded and self-sufficient after a breakup. Yeah, I don't really feel any other relevant meanings for that Three of Cups, to be honest. So what are the obstacles and things that require work on Scorpio's side of the connection? What is Scorpio needing to work on? Faith. The leap of faith, trusting the universe has your back and that everything's going to work out as it should. Believing in yourself and going after something new. These new ways of understanding and these new ways of looking at things have brought you to I feel that for some of you, you may be the newly awakened one in the connection and they may have been on this journey longer. That's not going to be for everybody, but I do feel I am picking up on that energy. Because this is like a mature energy and it feels, because this is a twin flame reading, it feels like this is the more mature energy in the connection. If that makes sense. And this is like learning to trust the universe and learning to work with these energies and knowing that, you know, like it's evolution, learning to walk away from things that aren't good for you anymore. What's their obstacles and their work that they're currently dealing with? Knight of Wands. Taking action with something that they're passionate about. So this could be a business venture of some description. They could be focusing on work, but this is work of a spiritual nature. Spirit is trying to get them to take action in some way. The need to take action is what is coming through on their side. So if this is your guidance, if that's your obstacles, what's the guidance for dealing with this? Don't forget these energies can be flipped as well. Ace of Pentacles. So that's that new start. This is like so straightforward on your side. This is you releasing those things that no longer serve you, but perhaps feeling a touch lost. The Ace of Pentacles is that it's like a windfall. It's some new opportunity at a tangible level. So it could be like a new job, new financial resources, things like that. So this is like you are being guided to go after new things. What's their guidance? Ten of Cups, take action towards... Okay, so for some of them, they could be married and in their karmic connections. This could be indicating them as the wife. And it could be taking action to come away from this family scenario. So that's for those of you where they're maybe the one that's not, you know, like more of the runner energy. I'm not keen on runner and chaser because I don't think it's as straightforward as that's made out at all. But for want of explaining this, we'll go with that. So this is them releasing the karmic energy of a person. For you, it's more of karmic ideas and doings and situations. It's definitely, that's where the mirroring is coming in though. And you've definitely both got some kind of work thing. Like you're both pursuing new avenues. Like you're both pursuing avenues that are like for your material comforts, like jobs and things like that. So if this is the obstacles that they're working on, the guidance that we've got, what is the outcome if they can follow the guidance? It is to go towards happiness as well on their side. So Spirit is really trying to get them to take action. And where this is them walking away, this is that karmic connection being cut out of them, seeing the truth of things for what it is. The outcome, death, new cycle. All this stuff that you're trying to walk away from and the new beginning you're trying to get, you'll get. Same with them, end of their cycle, beginning of a new one. And this Ten of Cups will be them coming towards you. That's ending that cycle with that connection that they were maybe in. And starting a new one. Any further messages? I will pull some clarifiers on these as well in a moment. Additional messages for Scorpio. 3. The Ten of Swords, the Magician, and the World. So, the Ten of Swords is without a doubt, and the World, the end of cycles, the end of any cycle that, you know, with what we've got with death here. This is like you have to release anything that isn't for you anymore. Both of you need to. And it will help the connection along when you're doing this, because they'll mirror that energetically. And that's putting them things in the past. And the Magician is obviously the manifestation. Manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. So this is manifesting that new start. But it can only happen by releasing the old. Which is what you're, you know, trying to do there. And it's what they're working on or being guided to work on their side. So, can I have something else for the Queen of Pentacles, please? King of Pentacles and the Whale, ending that karmic cycle with a husband or wife. They're wrapping up that connection. the marriage that's ending. What's this Knight of Wands? The Hanged Man. They're seeing things from a new perspective. Pause, surrender, letting go to the connection, letting go to the divine, surrendering to it. So there may be just a little bit of a pause period before they take this action. Ten of Cups, please. The Ten of Wands, it's the release. The Sun is healing. So they may be healing some situation and sorting out the... They are taking action, this feels to me. They are being guided through right now with ending this cycle properly, coming to arrangements over the kids. There's definitely work being done on that side. This Eight of Cups for Scorpio. The Six of Cups. So nostalgia, the Ten of Cups, it's the same for you. Walking away from this connection that you've got this nostalgia over. You know, it could be that you love this person, but you're not in love with this person that you're with, and this is where you've walked away. You're walking away from that person. You're both doing the exact same thing. Walking away from happiness gone towards happiness new. But you've got to take that action and make this happen. Something more for the... Oh, we've got one turned over there. I'm going to turn that back around. Something else about the Fool, please. Too much to take. I'm not taking all that. The Four of Swords, that's and death. So that's retreating while this cycle ends. The Four of Swords is rest, recuperation, meditation. It's like gathering yourself, like spiritually and mentally. Answers that come through meditation, like insight. You need to trust that things are moving on their side, that you're making the right decision. This is where I feel that, you know, like this is maybe an issue for you, is that you need to trust that you're doing the right thing. And that there may be a pause while this death energy is working, but that's, you know, that's the outcome. And it's also in your, you know, in what you need to work on. Is putting, you know, any of these cycles, they've got to go. And then this rest in order to bring in this new. So tell me something more about that, because that's the guidance. So we could do just a little something more for Scorpio to get the head around this maybe. The Knight of Swords. That's incoming information, conversations, insight. You may need to spark a conversation and come towards this person with an offer. By offer, I don't necessarily mean like, you know, proposing to them, but like, you know, offering to talk when they're ready, do you know, like making a move. It feels like it's maybe you that's going to have to jumpstart the new cycle here. Because they're more in a pause. And the action seems to be on your side there. Tell me something else about this, please. Ooh. The Eight of Pentacles, that's mastery, hard work. And the Emperor, you're definitely both working hard trying to find some kind of financial balance. The Emperor is a business. And this person may have been tied up in a business with their person as well. So ending, like finishing getting what's theirs from that business may be something that they're also dealing with in order to straighten it out. Seven of Wands and the Hierophant. It's like standing your ground with. It's like standing your ground against challenges from others. So there is some sort of like potential like outside influences trying to attack and challenge you. What's this Hierophant? Cannot take all that on one card, please. Devil energy. Ace of Pentacles. There's definitely some toxicity somewhere that's trying to prevent this new start. The Hierophant could be the husband on this side or wife. Could be the way of thinking, this traditional way of thinking that they've got as well. There is definitely some deliberate toxic energy that is attempting to get in the way of this new beginning. So this is why we've got this Magician here taking action. Taking action to get away from anyone who is, yep, Page of Cups. That's that love conversation. This is definitely a need for you to approach first by the looks of this. When you are ready, of course, you know, that's no pressure. There's no time limit on this. But it may be that you need to be the one to have the conversation. Or to spark the conversation. So I'll take one more for here. And then Eight of Swords and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, the Eight of Swords is that mental prison. And that way of thinking. There's some mindset that's got you stuck. The Knight of Cups is taking that offer forward. The Page of Cups is like, you know, the new romance. The Knight of Cups is actually going after it. And it seems that you are keeping yourself from doing it for some reason. You need to remove whatever this energy is on your side. There may be some on their side too, but that you can't really do anything about that. You need to remove it on your side so that you can get yourself out of this mindset where you're feeling stuck and take some action towards this person to have this conversation. That was your guidance. Take this conversation forward. This devil energy might be just your own mindset. So not a lot more to say really there, Scorpio. Best of luck with that, but they are definitely ending out this cycle here. They are, you know, just sort of in this bit of a pause moment at the moment, as are you. But it seems that you maybe need to be the one to kick off this new cycle. So yeah, that's for this new moon. And I'll be back with your twin flame readings again on the, what's it called? Full moon. And until then, thank you.